was big when the boat flipped. Upper Red Lake, sounds like the bite has been absolutely on fire. We're gonna go find out for ourselves what's working, what's not, how many fish can we catch, what's up with the new limits. Let's go explore it all. Subscribe, like, stick around. We've got more from this series, more from today, more from this series coming at you right now. This year we seem to have a plethora of walleyes. They raised the limit to 5. They know they need to get some of the spawning fish out, the DNR I mean. So they raised the limit to 5, went over 17, and it sounds like the bite has been ridiculously good. We're in 8 feet of water right now. It looks like some rocks and some rubble and some fish on the side scan. So we've hit the spot lock. I'm gonna rig up. So if you guys watched the last video from Winnie, and if you haven't, you should. Go back and watch it. I was using a blue jig, clear water, right? Blue jig, more natural color. Well, today, since it is a dirtier stained water, we're gonna go with a little brighter color. Northland calls this one bubblegum, 1/4 ounce, short shank, tungsten jig, better sensitivity. We're going a little bit bigger. It's a little windier today, and I wanna be able to feel that bottom a little bit more. We might downsize if we feel like we need to, but we're gonna start at 1/4. Gonna put a fat head on this. Little differences you gotta make in the different lakes you fish. Make a difference. There's a fish. There we go. First Red Lake walleye. Swing him in the boat. Saw him on the live scope. There we go.
Like 8 more fish.
Did you bring beer? There's a fish. Get out of there. That's actually a good one. I'm not flipping that. I mean, it's not bad, but good cheeks on that one, yeah. Might be my over, actually. Program's real easy. Just pitch it out and kind of hop it, skip it back, drag it back, slow. Kind of wait for your rod tip. You'll either feel a thump or your rod tip will just load up. So again, using a light rod, kind of like we talked about yesterday, has really been the ticket. On the swim bait. Oh. That's what happens when you suck at boat flipping. Fish are back here. Oh, he's there. And seriously, as you're working this jig back to the boat, it's almost like every time your rod tip loads up, set the hook. It's either a rock or a fish, and more often than not, it's been a fish. Definitely picking up. I don't know if the day just needed to warm up or what, or we just found them. There's another one. My gosh. This is just getting nuts. It's like every cast. Spawn's just wrapping up, so they're starting to make their way out. They'll start just going deeper and deeper, probably almost by the day, pretty quick, but pick on them in the shallows while you can. Pretty nasty, but you can look at all that milk running off my bump board. Yuck. So I'll show you what I'm using real quick. 1/8 ounce tungsten jig from Northland. Parrot color, so brighter colored, still kind of blue for minnows, and a fathead, just a fathead. Short shank for that minnow bite, paired with that icon again. It's medium light, use whatever medium light rod you want. And then again, fluoro going to braid. And this is a lake you could definitely get away with straight braid. The next, Lake of the Woods will be the same way, but I've already got it rigged up. I think it helps. It's more of a confidence thing on this lake, but if you don't like tying line-to-line knots, you can definitely just fish fluoro or mono or straight braid, or do whatever you want. That dirty or stained water really doesn't matter. I just found some new fish, but buddy John wants to come fish, so I'm gonna go pick him up. Bye, John.
Hi.
So we were earlier just spot locking on a group, but now John hopped in the boat, dialed in my live scope, and now we're just chasing him, and it's a lot of fun.
Okay, so they just spooked. They likely went to my jig. I was live scoping.
They're right there. That's the worst. You just make a cast and you're like, shoot, there they are.
It's a law of live scope, dude. If you make a cast, especially a long one, right in the head, you're bound to mark a fish. And not a single one carried.
Nope. Oh, kept that one.
Yeah, and just two buddies.
No. Oh, that was a big one to boat flip. I should not be boat flipping that big fish. Just inhaled that too. Doesn't seem to be too often the last few years. Much like Winnie, you'd find a walleye over 20 inches on this lake. Now it's becoming more and more common. I think people have gotten better at selective harvest.
Not short enough.
That's a good one. Back to the electric chicken. Whoa! Like a dance. That's a nice fish.
Yeah.
Double! Oh no, dang it. Freaking inhaled it too. There you go, nice.
Red Lake, the only place you can hook one, double up. Oh, this is a good one.
Is it?
Double up, and then there's like 8 more out there.
Dude, just inhaled that jig. Like, that thing is just swallowed down the gullet. Last hour has been just absolute chaos, whether it's been fish, mainly fish, but now we discovered the outboard battery died. So we had to take the trolling motor battery out of here, connect it to here. We got the outboard running, thankfully, because we're, what do you suppose, we're like 8 miles out from where I'm parked. The live scope's dead. John's still catching fish. So we're gonna keep fishing for a little bit. with the outboard on because I don't want to get stranded out here. We gotta make the Lake of the Woods tomorrow. We gotta charge a lot of batteries apparently for tomorrow. But holy smokes, I'll take the chaos.
Yeah, it's good.
Just good.
Just good.
Well, that's a wrap for today, Red Lake. Successful day, I'd say. There's a few fish in here. Jake's plastics, Jake, minnow, everything worked. Despite the fact we had to jump our outboard with a trolling motor battery and the live scope died, but thanks for fishing, John.
Thanks for taking me, Dan.
Good time, so we're gonna drop him off, head to the landing, and head to Lake of the Woods where we're fishing tomorrow.
Dude, I gotta do the camera bob thing. Is that thing recording?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's the limit, folks.